got him. Z formation. Where is Frog? Says Doom. I'm sorry. And yeah, the first thing in my highlight section is me playing Sinner in Progress. So 1. Yes. Yes. Come on, mate. 2 a.m. motherfucker. Three. Come on. Please? Yes. Come on, baby. Come on. Spit on it. Come on. He's got 1 HP. 1 HP. Yes. Oh, motherfucker.
I went on a little trip.
I'm trying to get you. I got buy blocked, and now there's a spitter. We got a quitter, boys. She's like, you're gonna be fine. Come on.
Dies.
You know what, Vulcan? Here. Come here.
Yes.
You need this more than me. Did you just hit me with a frying pan? No, I don't think I will. Ceases foolishness, Hawk. You know that Celestial may not deny his superior. Relinquish the figs. This is an order. How about you fuck right off? I said no. No, you just show up out of fucking nowhere, steal my glory, you're gonna go deliver them as I'm going to go deliver them. Fuck off. How many times I gotta tell you this, old man? Fuck off. You're so full of shit, your eyes are brown. No. God damn you. Fine, fuck off. I'll just go kill you later and take them back. It's gonna be lightning vortex, it's gonna be lightning vortex, it's gonna be lightning vortex, it's gonna be lightning vortex or something similar. It's gonna be lightning vortex or something similar. Chat. You know, one of the biggest turn-offs I have of the Persona series is just how, like, fucking over-the-top, like, anime Japanese it is. Like, it's like the stereotype of, like, that's what non-anime watchers think anime is. And here's how anime metaphor is, apparently. In Discord, when you have a game open, you have the option to stream it. The title's in fucking Japanese. I have an English version. Anyways, welcome to Atlus Week. We're starting off with the demo because I'm a fucking cheapskate and I refuse to buy a game for $70. I don't know if it's 70 or 60, either way I'm not paying for it.
Just don't pay me and buy God of War and then have to refund it because Sony hates you.
Exit turn the avatars off. There we go. And also, I've stressed a little, or I haven't stressed, but I've mentioned my opinions on the Persona series. Don't really care for it. I don't like a lot of the mechanics, and especially Persona 5. I think there's just too much fucking shit in it. You shouldn't be getting tutorials 20 hours in the game.
This is a fair take.
So, I'm actually doing the smart thing of what your dads used to do. Or you gamer moms. And I'm playing the demo to see if I like this first. I was a little bit intrigued, but I just really hope it's just not Persona again. You might think to yourself, where's the people that make... Where's the people that make Persona? Yeah, well then do fucking something different. It's a new IP.
No.
Hey, Kazuki. YouTube, is that a fucking ad on my own highlight video? That I don't get money for? Fine,
Is it actually?
Yes.
Oh, you could get fucking YouTube in trouble, I feel like. That
No, because they've been doing that for like a few years now. It's like Twitch. They'll run ads on your shit.
I feel like you should still dispute it.
Eh.
It's just an email. It's not like legal shit yet.
Oh. It's no big deal. But you're finally done with that godforsaken game. Doki, okay, let's be real, okay? Doki Doki's a good game. Y'all just a bunch of fucking bitches.
Okay, it was all a lie to get you here. We're playing Coffin of Andy and Lele right now.
No. As much as I want to play it, I'd double down on Atlus a week. But it's okay. We got the weed market right now. And let's be real. People probably want us to play Coffin of Vulcan and Hawk. Visual novels aren't my thing. Oh, you haven't played Kato Sojo then. That game will give you a crisis. Oh, banging a deaf chick. Let's see. Shizune, you had sex in the student council classroom, and you played Risk with her. That was funny.
Based.
I know there was lemon lube in the basement with the girl with no legs, which I found funny.
Lemon though. Lemon?
I guess. I think she just brought that, man. That ain't no coincidence. Because I'm pretty sure you just had sex in the shed.
Lemon? That's horrible.
Why not? But, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I only cared about Shizune. I know everyone goes for the blind girl. I know absolutely nothing about her route. I feel like most people don't give a shit about the girl with no arms. And everyone goes for the burn girl. I don't. Look, I've already had a relationship like that where you so much just look in their direction and they try to run. I ain't having that anymore. The lemon move is an ancient meme. Discord general about the character. I saw you posted it. I didn't look at it because I was starting up stream. And I had some technical difficulties.
Oh no!
More fucking... Okay, that one's not my video. Shame. The ads are coming back. I need to figure out my ad blocker again. Because YouTube just does not fucking understand why everyone uses ad block. It's not because we're mean bullies, it's just because you're so overbearing and obnoxious about the ads. Find another way to monetize your platform, please.
No.
You're owned by fucking Google. You got the smartest people in the world.
You're owned by fucking Google. You don't need money.
Wasn't that a thing as like YouTube for a long time just was not financially stable as an investment?
Checks out.
Probably still not. Then again, they are some of the stupidest fucking people. Because I remember, do they still advertise like YouTube TV or something? Or it's like, get all the cable channels on YouTube. Why? Nobody watches cable for a reason. Everyone's at YouTube. Why are you trying to be cable? You're better than them, and yet you want to be them. Fucking boomers. Half. Yeah, it's were scams. It would be better. Oh yeah. By the way, YouTube. What is up with, you know, I can't say like fuck within the first 5 minutes of a video, and you know, I can't say anything sexual without getting demonetized, like it's some dystopian, like dark fantasy future.
And then
You know,
there's nude
some
yoga.
no, it's not even that, because they list it as education. I'm straight up getting porn ads. Like, I'm getting ads for clearly AI generated, like, smut. Of, like, a game that's rated as adults only. It's like some kind of, like,
Welcome
diva
to Hell World.
thing. Yeah, what the fuck? You have a problem with me saying some of the shit I would probably say, just casually. But, you know, everyone's, you know, getting sponsors for fucking Bad Dragon, which, from what I understand, that company's not that great anyways.
I mean, if
I
you
hear
want to
they
get sucked
steal
by
a
a
lot of art.
tentacle,
I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, Bad Dragon, that's their novelty, is that it's like monster shit, right? There are other companies that do that. But from what I understand, and I'm just going to take this person's word for it, because let's just say they have expertise. They're kind of a shitty company. They, like, I think they, like, upcharge some of their stuff, maybe. Don't quote me on this one. But I've heard they also just steal designs from their artists, and they don't pay them. It's gnarly.
oh, checks out.
Someone search history is sus, since we know that's a... No, I think it's just because I watch anime shit. Because it's all, like, idol-based. And I just don't like it. I hate the way that the women in those ads look at me with their dead, soulless eyes, like doll's eyes. You expect a company like that to be moral? No. But it's just like, that's the one everyone goes to, right? Because that's the joke. They got the meme capital. Anyways, chat. I don't know how long this demo is. Do you want to get to it? Are you ready, Vulcan? Are you ready for the anime?
No.
I will say, starting off, game's not doing too well because they just straight up look like the protagonist looks like he's from Persona 3. Let me turn the... I am intrigued by the class system and Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg ticks so many boxes for me. I'm also playing on controller, and I'm playing on an Xbox 360 controller because fuck you, Sony. You have against Persona, they're great games, you bastard. I'm not a fan of the time mechanic, and everything is way too fucking long, especially Persona 5. I shouldn't get tutorials 20 hours in the video game. I don't give a shit if you're doing the Arcana thing, no one gives a shit about the Shogi bitch. That shows up like 80 hours in the game. Scheming man. You can skip all the cutscenes. Yeah, but then there's the menial gameplay shit. Or I have to like go talk to everybody, and that's a majority of the game. Also, not... I feel like that's missing out on a big portion of the games, considering how it's about bonding with your friends.
Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world
Same reasons I don't
your
play, what was
interests?
those, Dead Rising, where everything is time-based. Let me finish the dungeons, please. I hate that. I want to go dungeon crawling, because you know me, I love my RPGs. I love my JRPGs. Let me go do that shit. I rock that shit. Does our world pique your
Pardon
interest?
my curiosity. But would you tell me your name?
Also, let me know how the volume is.
That is to say, tell me who you really are.
Some games have too many
One who
cutscenes, and
meets
some
my
games are
eyes
just
crossed a
cutscenes.
strange threshold.
And then occasionally you can interact with it. Tell me who you really are. Oh, Vulcan, this reminds me. I gotta send you some pictures later because I was curious about your reaction. I took a bunch of pictures of all my dad's Starfield memorabilia in the living room.
I mean, if you got your phone, you can just send them on, like, if you got Discord on it. Get the live reaction.
Oh shit, that's true. I don't use my phone for Discord.
Until you do.
Who sent me a text message? Oh, political ad. It's being sent through text message. Okay, give me 1 second. Discord. Sending you specifically because I don't want to like accidentally dox myself. Boom, 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 boom. Some of it's not Starfield. But most of it is. There you go, Vulcan.
I didn't tune into chat, and I forgot you all were still arguing about visual novels.
Yeah, I'll move on to Persona. Because God forbid I don't like Persona. Anyways.
I like the little ship off to
God.
the left on that first image. It's like the actual frontier ship. That's nice.
I guess I'll just go ride it hot.
Everything
Is
else is kind of... Yeah, I don't want to dox your kid photo in the corner. I see that.
Oh yeah. Is your name indeed Rodhawk? Yes, it is. It says that on my birth certificate. You'll name the protagonist later.
Or yourself at the reflection of the other pictures.
God
Yeah,
damn it,
it's-
that
you
happened
said that
again.
to me.
It would suggest to me you might reside in the
I mean,
world
it's better than the...
beyond
Oh, there's one meme I saw. It was like the dude taking a video like, oh, look at this shit. And then the fucking screen cuts to black. It's just a fucking
He's-
naked fat guy.
Yeah, it's like, oh, oh, you got me.
Damn. But I do
It
like
is a
I like
curious thing
Vasco.
that in
I like the
your eyes,
fucking
my entire world is but the dawn
little
of the
frontier
story
ship,
of
Alduin.
untold.
Like that's basically it. Like everything else is kind of...
He's got some
That's a
Johnny
lot.
Silverhand. He's got a Deacon St. John on his motorcycle.
The
From
Razor
the-
Leaf is kind of cool, but it's like it's kind of pushing it.
Or to put it another
I mean,
way,
visual novel, you also get choices.
this
Let's
is
be
a
real, we all play
fantasy.
visual novels for the same reason. Cute girl. Or boy. You know, if you're
Painting
Vulcan.
romance.
But can it
This is
truly
a fantasy.
be dismissed as something so far removed from you?
I found a cave. That's unfortunate.
If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge
Alright,
one
you let me know
question.
how the volume is, guys. I just kind of left it as is.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? I guess it depends on the fantasy. I mean, you could go into politics and try to change the world that way, but other than that, if they're using the definition of fantasy, then that should probably stay in your head. Play a degenerate game like Center and Kagura. Oh boy, you don't know what degenerate is. I mean, like, yeah, it's a game you don't ever show people in your Steam library, but... Pretty sure there's a time on in game on Steam you can play for free, but I think it's a shitty gacha. Limited to the confines of imagination.
A
Fuck you.
passing daydream, an idle creation of a distracted mind. That must be how you see it.
I knew he was gonna talk shit to me.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is,
See, you said you're still trying to find your answer, and yet you're trying to counter me.
then that hope can be made manifest. thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
The illusion of choice, the Bethesda option. Standard difficulty battles will thrill and challenge. Difficulty can be changed later on. Regicide difficulty. I'm playing normal. It's usually what the devs intend. And we ain't no bitch. I'm an avid fan of Miyabi. That's a real weird way to spell Daidoji.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight.
Hi, Hulkenberg.
No soldiers to stop them. Monsters,
I'm pretty sure the demo isn't gonna get to Hulkenberg, and that makes me sad.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
Miyabi is 21 though.
Bandits!
Yeah, and Daidoji's older than that. Daidoji's a
Let's
teacher.
show some respect for the militia.
Or the age of a teacher. She refuses to graduate.
But Lord Luis will save
Damn.
us
So like
one
she
and
gets her
all.
ass beat or something.
All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or
Weird.
against us? And if you're against us,
I think it's like... I think she views it as like she's not worthy to graduate until she beats her rival.
An igniter? Ugh. How did they get one of those?
That's still weird. You cannot tell me otherwise.
Don't tell it to her face. I'll show you her abs later.
that's
Get my
right.
attention.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here?
Dude, that kind of reminds me of something. So I went to the gym
So
today,
he is.
right? I did my usual like workout shit.
Filthy gremlin like you.
I've hit peak muscle mass. Like upper body, I still need to fill out my chest and all that
What's this?
fun shit.
Looks like you've been holding out on us,
But like,
boy.
dude, I have like the best 8-pack known to God. It's just under half an inch of fat, and I fucking hate it. It's like, dude, I can
Okay.
fucking Russian twist 100 pounds like it's nothing and just rep that shit out. But everything else, nah.
Should have listened to us, chum.
What the fuck even is this? Are we just watching a TV show, but you make choices?
Stop like us.
No, right now it's an animated cutscene just to start out. But there will be a lot of dialogue, I assure you.
I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Dead as hell.
Hey, Rip Bozo.
Super flat stomach isn't really like the best thing to go for though. Like if you have a flat stomach and no muscle, like that, there's no point. You got to put on the muscle before you get lean.
Ugh. This place already feels like a death trap. You
Galaga.
hear all that stuff
Like-
about
wait, like
Lord
the game?
Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
Ah yes, Battlestar Galactica.
Well, at
She's
least
a
they didn't
synth.
figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
I guess I'll pick that. What mission?
What mission?
Holy shit, he talks!
Excuse me.
Come on. This is no time for jokes.
Time to play more Etrian, yep.
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
I hope there are Etrian references, because God knows there's going to be way too many Persona references in this.
The mission's more important than either of our lives.
Did you
If we
guys
screw
know this was
up,
made by the
there's
Persona
no
people?
going back.
It's almost like you've said it 50 fucking times.
It's almost like the game references it so much. This strip uses the same mechanics, which, you know, I'm all for using mechanics if you improve
We'll
upon
make
them
it.
like Dragon Quest, but There are at least 4 that I saw. Nice. Well, you know, this isn't Persona. Think we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Basic controls. Use the movement keys to move. Hold right trigger while moving to dash. B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed on the bottom of the screen. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh, wait a second. There's a dodge button. That's concerning.
Stop!
Sense something close. Don't move.
Watch out!
Yeah, I think Jeanette is cute. It's just my heart belongs to Marina. Sorry. No blood in my brain when Marina comes up. Yeah, that looks especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Face sight. Press left trigger to use face sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show an unknown. Prepare.
Okay.
Eagle vision.
Yikes! I think we're in a little over our heads.
I'm just gonna... Don't mind me.
Watch out!
Oh shit. Goodbye.
Looks like they found us.
Run, bitch.
Strong ones ahead. We gotta be careful. Look!
Because she's Bishoujo, dark-skinned elf. Wait, isn't Bishoujo like... What does that even mean? Because I feel like it's usually associated for like girls manga and boys love
Just
shit.
checking, but you do remember what we're here to do.
For some reason, I feel like it's a slur.
Just checking, but do you remember what we're here to do? What?
Right. What am I doing again?
Really, it's beautiful girl. Realize that mana is better than spell charges? Yeah, it's almost like a space off D&D or something. And they're using the Vancian system.
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center.
Oh, yeah, I gotta be a guard.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say.
Yeah, it's more comfy.
Anxiety
I will
breeds the
admit,
world's
Vancian
cruelest
magic
monsters.
systems, you do kind of have to
I mean,
learn it.
fairies say that at least.
You gotta learn when to actually spend your spell slots. I heard especially early on, black mages are kind of a pain to deal with in those games.
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
A usual spell.
Right.
You gave me music! It's as though music is playing directly in my head. The effect of Gallica's music is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
I have higher evasion than White Mage. No, don't remind me of Lulu. Actually, you do remind me of Lulu with her crazy ass evasion.
Over there.
That's a road, isn't it? One relief. Grand Trad is already in sight. Grand
Let's
Trad.
go.
Gotta go find ourselves a wife, guys. I do like the song is pretty boppin'.
Got a sec?
I see items down there. Can't hide from me.
I don't like
Is that a
this.
fucking manticore? This is King of Vape RPGs.
I think we'll be
They
okay if
got
we
they
get
got
this
some
far.
pretty good ones. Especially they got a lot of good hidden gem ones. Uh-oh. This is bad.
Not good.
Sandworms. You know I hate them.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The
8
United
tribes, huh?
Kingdom of Uchronia.
Uchronia.
The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Why does the MC look so feminine? Those with Japan and feminine looking anime men? It's almost like they have a masculinity crisis.
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
I mean, when your peak male is fucking Cloud Stripe, who looks disturbingly a lot like Lightning when you put a dress on him. That's probably why.
Ah, yes, Japan, known for their extreme masculinity and totally no other reason. We nuked the balls off of them.
Whoa.
Long-lasting
Just look.
effects.
World War II directly caused anime.
And it did, didn't it? At least it made like Godzilla and shit. Those two were macking in the corner there. Oh yeah, hanging.
Oh, baby.
Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it! Let it be known. For
I think
misuse
Cloud is
of an
pretty cool,
igniter,
but general
you will hang by the neck
ideal of a
until
man
death.
in East Asia is generally pretty lame.
Yeah!
You've seen Kuja?
There's no way that crowd was going
I've
to listen
not.
to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin?
No, don't give them the beggar coin. Yep.
Bless you. Oh,
Now they're all gonna ask for
worry.
some. Never pay for everyone's drinks, kids.
Don't you have
In a
any
bar
street
or in a
smarts?
tavern setting.
Come on,
Because
kid.
that shows you have enough money to do that and people are gonna rob you.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
Oh, they straight up on the
Didn't notice
dude.
mark on the wagon? You might be the
Oh yeah,
only
no,
elder
there's
here.
copious amounts of
Don't let
racism in
city
this from
get
what I've seen.
Good.
I mean, they're doing what Wizards of the Coast's too afraid to do. They're
They
letting
really
the dwarves
are. Like, they're
actually be
fucking
afraid.
bitches.
Just look at all
They're
the
letting the
different
dwarves
tribes.
actually make fun of the
You never see
elves.
this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else.
More Clamars and Rousantes.
Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
You're throwing a lot of terms at me here, girl. At least it's not like, what was it, Final Fantasy like Zeros or something? We're starting with like a 5-minute long cutscene of like the Zoltia Empire is powered by the Genuvia crystal, and they invaded the lands of Narnia or whatever. It's just like throw a bunch of random bullshit terms at you.
I see
They
no
say it
problem
wasn't
with that.
illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
But yeah, against elves, I love elves. Also, you want to talk. I don't hate elves. I just like to make fun of them.
It's easy to make fun of them.
Careful who hears you say
Yeah,
that.
it's easy and it does a lot of damage.
But it's just
Unlike
like
the elves in
prince,
Melee.
isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling
That's
the
true.
countryside.
Elves are fine. They're just
Same as
basic.
hard out
They're
to
very
deal with.
vanilla. I much prefer the dark elves. They're usually more... Let's put it this way. Normal elves are like the girl that your mom tells you to marry, you know, the nice Christian girl. Very vanilla. But then the dark elf's the bad girl your mom warns you not to go near.
The army's really gone to hell.
I see no
Far
problem.
cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
You must have to put up with sissy elves.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
Yeah, you guys live for basically like 500 years, but yet somehow you still live in fucking trees, and we humans are out here building houses and making guns and shit.
We'd not have to
Yes, they
ask
live
if the
forever,
prince
and
was
they're
still
too afraid to
alive.
do anything valuable with that time.
Humans are the most evil thing God has ever created. I don't know, the Elder are pretty
Incorrect.
fucked up. Animal Kingdom's also pretty fucked up.
Yeah, calling
Trees! You, dude, fucking tree killed my family.
His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our
humans
power,
aren't that bad.
but not even the kingdom's best.
Like, yeah, we
The
do some
saint
fuck shit,
could
but
purify
at the
this
end of the day, we
affliction.
don't really affect much else other than ourselves.
And we also have the capacity to like fix the shit if we fuck up.
Over 10 years he has
So what's the
languished
good
under
example? It
this
was like,
curse.
washing machines are bad
How
for the
much longer
environment.
can his
Yeah,
body
but now
hold
mom
up?
doesn't have to spend a whole afternoon doing laundry so she can take her kids to the library so they can actually learn and get a degree.
No doubt His Highness would protest.
And then those kids can then
But
probably
since
solve the
he
issues that
cannot,
washing
we
machines
have
made.
no choice.
No, if we're gonna go down this like rabbit hole, the only
For the
two
man who
subsects
cursed
of
His
humanity
Highness
I'd
and
say
murdered
that
our
are
king, there
genuinely
can be
a
no
detriment to the
mercy.
world itself are the Indians
I never
and
thought I would have to ask
the
this of you,
Chinese.
but there are so few
By
of us
pure
left now.
population value
There is no
and
one else to turn to.
pollution and just horrible things they've done to the planet alone. It is them.
Jahir is an elf. She's from Baldur's Gate herself, and she's... Sir, Jahir is a half-elf, thank you.
Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our
Half-elf
contact there?
druid that's also badass enough to take ranks in fighter.
This is your mission. For all our sakes.
Also, she's
you
got guild
cannot
status now.
fail.
Thick European accent, too.
Hey, are you listening?
Yeah, my
I don't know if
boyfriend's
they could have
dying.
had children with a ball spawn.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic.
I feel so
You guys
bad
were
for
pretty
Jahira,
close.
too. First game, there was her husband. Second game, her husband immediately gets tortured to death. And then you can choose to romance her as she copes with the death of her husband. And then...
Nothing better than sloppy thirds.
Yep. I was really hoping she wasn't a romance option because goddamn, she does not need that in her life.
Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning.
I like Halston.
Now comes the real high stakes.
I really
part.
like his design. He's just a
We gotta go
jacked
get him
elf.
listed, so you can meet up with our operative.
Like, he actually looks like a cool druid.
Remember, nobody here knows who we are.
He aligns more with my
Nobody here knows
beliefs.
the
I
prince
really,
might still have a
really
claim
like
to the
him.
throne.
I know Jahira is more traditional druid where they're like forced to be true neutral. I don't know much about Halston though.
That means if we
Halston's
get
more
busted, that's it.
Neutral, good.
Nobody's
Like
gonna
more,
save
he
us.
like he just leans good. He's a very good aligned character.
I know in Pathfinder they changed instead of just being true neutral to be a druid. They can be, as long as there's neutral somewhere in their alignment, they can be that. So like they could be like lawful neutral or they could be neutral good. Things like that.
Step one. Let's
I think
figure out
he's
what the
like more
recruitment center is.
lawful good. He's very
Shouldn't be too hard considering the need for soldiers.
just a good dude.
They might have gotten rid of the alignment restriction. I think the only one that still has that nowadays is Paladin. Even then, sometimes it's kind of
So?
iffy. think in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, they're called champions, and they could be whatever alignment, because I think they might have just mixed them and the Cavalier together. Local map. Press up in safe areas like towns to save your game. Why can't I just not save anywhere?
Whatever will I do?
Can I bump into people if I run? Oh!
An elder? Here?
Oh! Damn it! I was hoping this would be like some Assassin's Creed shit. Also, first thing an NPC said was like, oh my god. Hi, mommy.
Huh?
Shady woman. My crippling weakness. Dark-skinned anime women.
Damn.
Oh god, it's a shadow people from Ruby.
Elder? Here?
Look out, kids. They'll steal your poop and show you their fingers.
Look at that.
This is now the
New models out
third
now.
reference to the Shadow Man I've had to face today.
I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
my
that's
guy
a
just
big
stands
thing for
out
ya.
so much.
Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
It's a magic igniter.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in
Okay, so
countryside.
magic comes from items.
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air.
Magla, I'm guessing that's mana.
Not exactly an archmage.
Yeah, you definitely aren't an archmage. What'd you give me? You can play music in my head.
Wonders never cease.
Oh god, that
A
fucking walk.
fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile.
I like the white
Trust me
eyelashes.
when
That's a
I
very
say
nice touch.
You don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah,
I'm gonna
But
have
I'm
a
getting
fucking
ahead of
aneurysm.
myself.
My research
I run
stopped
this
at
humble
10.00
are you in the market
when
for
the
an
research
igniter?
needed is just 10. So now it's just not working. Love it. I see no problems.
I know he's an MC and not some generic NPC. Yeah, but it can get kind of jarring when you stick out that much, right? It's like everyone's like normal, like background character, and here comes fucking Yugi Moto with his wild hair.
Everyone else having brown or blonde or red hair and some variation of single colored eyes like blue or green.
And here comes the bitch
Brown.
with pink hair with heterochromia and heart-shaped pupils. But no, I get it. They can't like make everything super crazy. I trust a shady woman. I get in her van.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the
I
royal
fucking
scepter
hate the blue hair
and would make
fucking
the
trope
perfect
from
souvenir.
Japan. Ah yes, let's give the twink that could easily be a woman and draw porn as a woman. And
I don't
just
know. There's
give them blue
Dude,
hair.
I guarantee you right now, because the prince is the exact same way, there's gonna be so much art of the main character and the prince. Because they're best friends since childhood, you know?
So annoying.
Like anyone can be here and he's just the one who did. Royal Scepter. Is that the thing with the
Royal
spine on it? That's a pretty fucked up Royal Scepter, I like it. A regular mayor, no defining qualities. One could argue that makes a good hero. They're just a normal guy in a shitty situation. But I can also kind of see the dark blue hair, because that's... I can kind of see that as black hair. It's just like a visual thing.
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument
We're all
of the
regular
crown's
schmoes.
sovereignty. passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses
Like, it's why I like
incredible
Battlefield
magic.
4 and I hated 2042. I just want to be the fucking
World-shattering
cog in the machine. I want to be the regular motherfucker that just shows up and does something cool or not. Like, I don't need no fucking goddamn special features.
It says a lot from a gameplay stance and storytelling when you're just on. It's like Helldivers, right? It's like you can customize your guy all you want. You're just dust in the wind, and you don't respawn.
You're literally just a dude.
You just get sent in as a different guy.
More practically,
He's that expendable.
you might call it the
When you
world's
die, you
most
die.
potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough.
I mean, there
of a
are studies on like
to
human,
stave
like
off
quote unquote psychic shit. Like, it's very,
Now he's dead.
very just
No living heir either.
rudimentary, but it's interesting to read about.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
Yeah, I'm sure that magic really helped the king now that he's fucking dead.
You picked a bad time to visit, boy.
Oh
I
no,
don't know why
magic!
you're
I
here,
cast gun.
But there's
Be
trouble
gone.
brewing.
I am an almighty wizard. Yeah, it's great unless I can sneak up on you. Unless you want to burn your magic all day and hopes that someone somewhere might try to assassinate
Dude, the
you.
fucking irony! These fucking tribals just gifted me an explosive
I'll keep
bomb
that in mind.
vest.
The weapon of our people.
It really fucking is.
A word of caution, then.
It's
Your survival is your own
It's fucking
responsibility.
God, I love the way she looks at me.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. Anyway,
I hate seeing her go,
don't
but I
have
love
time to
watching her
hang around
leave.
chatting
She's
with
got
the
that.
locals.
She's got that
We've got a big
Isabella
office to
Dragon
find.
Age 2 hip sway going on.
rock, and arrow.
If the
What's in
world you
there?
has no firearms whatsoever, sneak up on him with a knife.
I mean, if I get sent into a world like that, and I have my current knowledge,
Oh, dude, you
your
straight
boy
be
making
Ash in
guns.
Army of Darkness.
Your boy making guns.
You just find the pieces, next thing you know, you soup up like a sports car and like a death machine. Teach him how to make bombs.
I mean, I watched an anime a while back, Jormungand, and the premise is basically arms dealers, and it gets really weird by the end. But a point that one of the characters makes is even if we're bombed to the Stone Age, even if
Alright.
technology as we have it now completely falls away, and no modern weapons, no nothing, humanity will still find a way to beat the shit out of each other. It's in our nature. We're a violent species.
Yeah, you gotta remember, we came from monkeys. Monkeys, to show your teeth, you better get the fuck out of there. Next thing, your face is
no.
ripped off.
Someone's coming for me in my sleep. This is why I'm fucking a light sleeper, dog. I don't need a gun to kill a motherfucker.
Excellent.
Bare hands and a slightly sharp rock. Actually, no. Just rock. Not even sharp. Jam that bitch in their fucking occipital bone.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be
Remember
pretty
this
straightforward.
one analogy of like fighter, warrior, mage of the rock, paper, scissors dynamic? What was it? It was... I think it was... Warrior... No... I'm trying to think. It was like warrior gets beat by rogue. Rogue gets beat by magic. Magic... I can't remember. There was some dynamic where like the warriors either beat or beats magic, and then I think it might be magic beats warrior. No. Rogue beats warrior. Warrior beats mage because they just beat the fuck out of them. Mage beats rogue, I think. What if the ingredients to make a gun aren't there? You mean metal? metal and just general minerals.
Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest
Iron,
as you can.
put it in a
Lying will
tube,
only make us more
close one end of
suspicious.
the tube,
So
put
long as
some
you don't
sort of
compromise the
explosive
mission,
powder
you're
that you
fine.
ignite through a fuse.
Good luck in there.
Boom.
Knock 'em dead.
It doesn't even have to be metal. It could be bamboo.
I was thinking all the fucked
you
up
got
ways
this.
that bamboo is an invasive species and people got tortured to death with bamboo.
Grows so fast, and it's such a hard fucking wood. It's unreal. I've seen a few of the autopsy reports, and it is fucking wild,
The
dude.
army's no place for velvet swaddled lords.
It's fucked.
Why are you here?
The Dark Ages. I mean, eventually someone's gonna just find out how to make them.
Dude,
They're very
the
curious
Dark Ages,
species.
you have a fucking crossbow and a bolt. It is the same thing as a gun.
Like, you
In
can't
all
just-
intents, for all intents and purposes, it is the same thing.
Like ranged piercing weapon.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, the Byzantines had fucking Greek fire. That's basically a napalm grenade.
Is that it?
Kazuki, I don't know what your point is here. Like, you know, cavemen didn't have guns. Well, yeah, I mean, if you go back far enough, then yeah. But generally, especially in fantasy series where people tend to kill each other, they'll find creative ways to kill each other.
And even in the year you posted, Kazuki, there are still crossbows. They were made in the 5th century. That's like the first sighting. Or first recorded instance, I should say.
An uppity one, aren't you?
Why is the protagonist for Persona 4 here? Now we got Persona 3, Persona 4. Where's Joker?
Fine, lordling.
Also, this dude's clearly a bad guy.
Where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Like, a gun isn't like the end-all, be-all weapon of humanity. I don't know where this generalized belief is coming from anyone. It is a tool. You can ban guns, but I have a crossbow. I can get a crossbow. Oh, you ban crossbows. Okay, I have a bow. I have a compound bow even. Let's go with the full length longbow.
I'm here now.
Oh, they banned longbows. I just need a fucking stick and some string.
It's like the
Like,
UK, right? It's like they ban guns and everyone just starts slashing each other with knives, and now we meme on them for that.
Dude, to make a bow, all you need to do is get a piece of hardwood, bend it around your shoulders, like put it around the back of your shoulder, wrap it around your arms, kind of like wrap it so it's like tight on your forearms, bend it to where it doesn't snap, it'll bow it, then you get a piece of string, tie it really tight. Fucking, this is not the exact way to do it, because I can't show you, but that's basically what you do, and then you have a bow. And to make an arrow, you just need anything sharp. Doesn't even have to be long.
Good old rock always wins. String is what catapults people to the top spot in the food chain.
All other weapons were not made obsolete. Knives are still issued to soldiers everywhere. Not just for survival, but to fucking kill a bitch.
Because isn't that like a thing is like once you get close enough within the person, like guns are useless, like a lot less
Or
effective.
even, I mean, even we still have crossbow seasons and bow seasons for hunting, and there's people that train it for the Olympics. These aren't obsolete weapons. Motherfuckers in Ukraine are using bows and arrows. Like, if you want to like assassinate a dude, you don't want to use a gun. You use a bow at range. They're not gonna fucking hear it. Throwing stars, things like that. I mean, that's a fucking weeb weapon. They're just kind of pointless these days. But like, there's still context for them to
So,
use.
what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any
Knives, you don't need to be
skills
close.
to speak of?
And bows, you don't need to be close. Bows are very long range. An old longbow, I think it's somewhere in the ballpark of 100 pounds of pull strength, or even more than that. That motherfucker goes away. It's fucking long range.
I can take a lot of punishment.
Really now? I would not have guessed. Sounds like an invitation to me.
And most engagements these days aren't really that far either. I mean, they're only a few kilometers.
Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Unless you're artillery and then you actually blow someone up from another grid square, but...
I'm just reminded of that video of like, what was it? America won a battle in like 8 hours or some shit. Naval battle.
Oh yeah, we fucking destroyed the Iranian Navy. Fuck them.
I think it's Lex that posted that one.
Yeah.
How? Okay, how do I... What makes you a good... Why do you want to be a soldier? I need the money. Why do you... What makes you so special? I can take a hit. You're perfect. You know your letters, do you?
All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're shorthanded as it is.
I'm pretty sure that questionnaire was about my stats.
Killed on your first deployment.
I probably won't... I'm definitely not gonna get it, but, you know, I'd build for a brawler.
You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So
It's a casual day of obliterating half a nation's navy without them doing anything.
On your way now. Up to. Next.
Guns are efficient, sure, but the point of a gun in the terms of combat, at least in modern war, its goal is not to kill immediately. Like the average rifleman, the average machine gun. Hell, machine guns aren't even, like, unless it's a high caliber, like a 14.5 or a 50 cal, then there's, I mean, they're made to destroy shit and kill shit, but anything lower caliber than that, 30-06, 7.62, fucking 5.56, any of these lower caliber machine guns, their goal isn't to kill, it's to suppress, it's to keep the enemy from getting up. And then the average rifle is made to wound, not kill, because wounding someone causes the nation or the people you're fighting more resources to take care of than to just vaporize them and now they're just no longer an issue, right? Like, war is a game of wounding and causing damage, not outright destruction. Now, in some cases, like a tank, yeah, you want to fucking blow that shit up and kill everyone inside. The crew of a tank is more valuable than the tank itself. But it's, you know...
On some of the tribes, this should explain a lot. I feel like that's kind of a good sign that they have like a codex. A 9th tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they're condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting, and I quote, a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the Church. Their population is so small that even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe this dude has such, like, OC main character energy. I'm sorry. Each of the 8 tribes possesses unique physical traits, making them recognizable at a glance, such as Clamar's horns or Rasante's long ears. Eldar tribe, however, bears no such distinguishing feature, and thus are regarded as inferior beings. Okay, so they're basically just humans that might have some dark magic or some shit. So religious racism, wow. You guys ever... Lamar tribe. Lamar tribe composes the largest population in all the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns which grow on the side of their heads. Lamars have broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Ukrainian royal family are Clamar, and members of the tribe hold a majority of important positions within government, leading many Clamars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. Clamars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. Okay, I'll believe that for like 2 seconds. Even though they're spouting how they're probably the high and mighty people. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. I'm gonna find... I mean, that one guy could just be an asshole, but with the Clamar I've met already asked me if I knew how to write. Rasante tribe. One of the most populous tribes of the United Kingdoms, second only to the Clamar. Long, pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess even though they're fucking beanpoles. Rasante women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They're considered as influential as the Clamar, and the two tribes were sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Wasn't this like one of the elves in one of the Final Fantasy games? Where for some reason, despite the fact that they're thin beanpoles, they have like a strength bonus? Rousant?
Yes.
Rousant. Many Rousant pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. Arapus tribe. A tribe recognizable by bestial ears and tails, so these are your cat girls and bunny girls, and wolf boys. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or worse. They are drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it's also seen as recklessness. Due to the stereotype, they are looked down upon by other tribes, which prevent them from securing a foothold in politics, despite being nearly as populous as the Rasant and the Clamar tribes. Discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. 12. Adventure Quest, we have a Warfell. I think there was one in what was it? Record of Lodoss War? I think not the original series, I think it was like the second one. Where one of the characters was like half elf and half dwarf. Prince of Uchronia. The son and heir to the throne of King Hethlodius V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack in the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king used all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and the royal funeral was held in his honor. Gallica. Alright, who's this fairy bitch? Oops. A fairy who accompanies Hawk on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for his special mission, also just to have the voice for the player. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than Hawk when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion. Fox girls or cat people, fox girls, bird. Sir, obviously wolf girls are the best of the three. Forden. A Stivum Forden. God, these are not actual names. The 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, a state religion of the United Kingdom. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism, and as such, is the leader of the Crown Theocracy. Despite hailing from the from the Roag tribe, rather than the more common Clamor or Rassant tribes. He enjoys a broad base of support. In the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something of an interim king, given his position as the leader for the moderate faction. Fox and Work Girls are both Canids. I accept both. There you go. We don't discriminate that much here, as much as we boast. It's all bravado.
Whatever.
I discriminate.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Yeah, I'm like 17. That's a perfect age to enlist, right?
Fuck.
How much choice? You don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go around, as it were. Want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting always gonna get you chewed out. Hello, fellow main character.
Whoa.
You enlisting as well? Line starts behind me, if so. Was there something you needed? Are you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I'm a noble, but just as a countryside son of a lord, my family is no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Great design, it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. Yeah. It got tiny horns. Yeah, I kind of like him, you know, he's kind of got some bit more normality to him. He doesn't stick out as much. Oh, yeah, they got the calendar system.
I heard
Hey,
they
hey.
get sightings.
Oh, they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Saying there's a lot of, papayas or whatever they're called here.
Next. Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others.
Yeah, no, I'm human. I'm basically human.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste a good
Yeah, dude,
gear.
child soldiers are effective. It's like the Spartans.
It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
How about you fuck off, croissant boy?
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousant strength?
Croissant.
Forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on. No fighting in the ranks.
Fucking stare
Sorry for
down.
making a scene. You all right?
Hey, thanks, homie.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting the main character can kind of talk, so I don't really have to
Just
respond.
felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my
I know
job
he's supposed to be like the
any
best friend guy, just
Yeah,
how he's introduced, and
good
that's
night,
kind of kind of the flow of persona, but I kind of like that guy. He's got balls. Cinder Igniter.
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
It's like Guilty Gear, everyone just has these instead of
It's not the
technology.
sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. Captain I spoke with earlier had one too. It must take many different forms. Like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Good personality design. He's my favorite character so far. From what little I've seen about him, he's actually really cool. I think he's a bit anime about it, but you know, I think he's a very good like archetypal, like good written, lawful good character.
It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Ah yes, the map.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger.
It's
And
good
as of
world
this
building.
moment, you miserable lot are under
You know
my
it's good when they
command.
mapped everything out.
I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security...
Maps are very rare in medieval times, especially accurate ones, true.
First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards.
Oh boy.
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
It's like you're playing a JRPG. Yeah, but this is an Atlus game. They're very animal about their anime.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
So what is this plan of us just becoming enlisted in the army? We need to talk to somebody? What? Okay, another good world building note I'd like to point out.
They really are desperate for new blood.
The day was Water's Day. It wasn't like Wednesday or some shit. They're not using the Julian calendar.
Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet.
And why would they use a Julian calendar? Bad news? Uh-oh.
He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry. I'll
Water's Day
recognize
is
him.
Wednesday. Damn it! Wait, what about Metals Day?
The charming captain is probably right.
Did they
We should
use
get some
like,
rest before tomorrow.
I don't know, like 5 Chinese elements or some shit? Because I saw that one, like, a little bit I saw too.
Hey. You awake?
Damn it! That would have been so cool. You know, it's like Elder Scrolls. I mean, like, yeah, wait, no, they do use Wednesday, but I think that's more for us to understand. No, wait, I don't think they do. They definitely don't use, like, months. Hey, are you awake? Nope, I'm asleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
Saying, wow, European influence clear as day. Well, like, cause here's what I'm getting at, right? It's just like, I mentioned this Starstream. One of the things that turns me off of like Persona 5, it's like, it's very over the top in how it handles things. To the point where it's like, okay, this is probably what people that don't watch anime think anime is always like. You can tone it down a little bit. I know they got like JoJo influences and shit, but doesn't mean I have to like it.
When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Eh, it's fine.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
I didn't say that.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all.
So that's how it is. I didn't like it. Lesser tribe's fault than monsters are showing up.
These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Yeah, thanks for reminding me that my village got burned down.
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
You insensitive little prick.
The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him.
Game looked quite odd with the Western style. I don't know. I feel like it could be kind of badass because like the big like artistic thing, right, is the personas or the archetypes in this case. Moon Days Monday, Fire Days Thursday, Water Days Wednesday, Wood Days Thursday, Metal Days Friday, Earth Day is Saturday, Sunday is Sunday. Huh.
Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Yeah, sure.
Sure, I guess.
Just so you know, I can in fact
I
read.
gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
This is just smut. Just pull a Kakashi.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
Imagine most kids do.
Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one
Fire is also Mars, water is
people accept
Mercury,
each other,
wood is
and no
Jupiter,
soul is born
the
in
Saturn. Huh.
discrimination. Wow. So not even
Like, I
in
mean, I'll give
fairies?
this game shit, but I'm always
guess
giving it a
less
chance.
differences means
I
less
don't
to
care if it's like a
argue
JRPG or if it's Japanese. I just don't want it to be like over the top about it.
In such a
Because it can't get
world, there is
overbearing.
no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled.
Lines up with the Western calendar as well. I wonder if that's more of like a Greek god to Roman thing. Or if it just... 'cause that'd be a big coincidence then. Also, this fantasy world I think is just ours.
And the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads. All lives are
We are not emotionally satisfied people, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I guess that's kind of the fantasy, isn't it? It's lost in translation. Let's be real, if everything was like a fantasy world, it'd be more like Goblin Slayer than anything. Let's go back to Greece, actually. It always does, yep.
No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
No one does dark fantasy like FromSoft. Yeah, I mean, they put effort into it, which I can appreciate.
Hey, are you asleep already?
Dark fantasy, I feel
you know
like,
how hard it is for me to turn these pages
at least
on
from
my
like
own?
mainstream stuff, is probably not as great. It's not as like big. Unless it's like grimdark. That's Warhammer's pretty much got that market.
Well, guess I'll just read more later.
It's like we were talking about like the other stream, right? Is like I feel like the Dragon Age franchise, despite starting out as clearly dark fantasy, it has become less so, and now it's just like epic high fantasy shit.
Good night.
Oh wait, she couldn't turn the pages. What is that? Was no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all. What does this sound like fantasy? No, that's right. She's a little fairy. Wait, you can't turn a fucking page in a book? How do you function in society? Oh, right, magic.
They probably have their own things.
I haven't seen any fairies other than her. Maybe it's just like some nature shit or something.
I mean, it makes sense that they have their own like books and tiny things.
Yeah, saves on resources. Arbor's Day.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine.
They're a minority, yeah, like
In
us.
fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
I'm so rare that most people never see my race in their
I've been
entire life.
reading, and I
And I
hope
have
that
heterochromia,
someday
and I'm the
we can
protagonist.
make our kingdom like the place in this book.
And I can
You
swap
said
my
it was
archetypes to
some kind
whatever
of
I want.
fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives
Welcome to
are
my
decided
life.
at birth by tribal purity,
It ain't easy.
or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet,
You have a surprisingly deep voice for a
burned your
10-year-old.
hometown.
Oh, lovely. I saw
It's tragic,
everyone and everything
no
I
one
know
should have
and
to
love
suffer
get
so.
burned to death.
Someone needs to fix.
Thank fuck.
You okay?
Yeah, fuck those guys. My town was full of assholes.
Don't push yourself so hard.
They were a bunch of pagan
Reality
demon
is much
worshippers.
too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll
You're a
fight to
rare
the end.
Ohioan.
I'm a
Yeah, that's why I
prince.
chose to walk down the path
I
of like
need
the
to be a
PNG
hero.
VTuber route.
One
Because
worthy
apparently
of
there's
the
just a
throne.
lot of them
A hero?
in Ohio.
One who can lead.
Because there's
Beacon will
nothing
pierce
there.
The darkness when all seems lost.
We don't want
Like,
anyone
once
to
you-
know we're from Ohio
Like, other
until the
than your
memes showed
three
up.
fucking, other than
The kingdom
Dayton,
was full of legendary
Columbus,
heroes.
Toledo, and Cincinnati,
I
there's
can't give up.
nothing.
In my ideal world,
So
people
how have you
can
known
believe in the
Marietta is
future.
starting to become a
That birth
tourist
doesn't
attraction?
matter.
Oh
Not that I
no,
expect it will be easy.
Marietta.
I believe in you.
Most people don't know what that is, Hawk.
Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it.
Yeah, the gotcha.
You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Gotta keep the people addicted. Gotta keep them playing their government-sponsored gotcha games. Oh, that's not good. Grandma, what was it like to be on a long vacation?
I won't give up either.
I've been listening to a lot of King Diamond because it's spooky month. Damn, we've been drafted, boys. The village being wiped out, and then this time loop. You guys think we're gonna get more Final Fantasy games? I mean, like, that's always on the table, but I don't think Final Fantasy 16 did well, and that was the one that kind of had to save them. And it's the meme of, like, it's Final Fantasy.
Northern border fort. One day remains.
Oh yeah, we got the time mechanics.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. You can view information about your surroundings on the world map. Use the movement keys. Okay, I know how to move around the map.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
Northern border fort. This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we'll find them quickly. Got it.
Okay then.
All we can do is now is rest. Got a big day tomorrow.
The carriage.
Well, I mean, it's Final
transporting the new
Fantasy and
recruits
Square Enix, so they
arrived at
like doing their time travel shit. That's why was it Dragon Quest VII did time travel shit, because
The
Chrono
northern
Trigger was really
border
popular
fort.
around that time.
The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for
Found
its
Dragon
strategic
Quest VII was
importance to
not
the
one of the
royal
best
capital
ones.
and to combat the rising
Oh wait, no, or
waves
was
of
it? Was it
monsters.
6?
Fresh-faced
The one with the
soldiers
the blue-haired
disembarked
guy
from the
and
coaches
Millie
at the foot of a
and
steep
Carver.
ascent to the fort. The
Realms
first
of Revelation.
uphill battles.
That's a big fucking sword on your back. I like it. I don't know how you pull it out of the fucking sheath, but I guess you could beat people with it and turn it into a bludgeoning weapon.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a
Carefully.
The call to arms
You just
can
rip
sound
the
at
whole
any
thing
time.
off and you just like fling the sheath off the sword as like an opening ranged attack.
Stand to, curs. You have the honor to to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero.
Now, for the most part, all the Dragon Quest games are good, but I think Realms of Revelation was definitely one of the weaker ones.
Forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel.
Oh, he's sassy. I like him.
Friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
What captivated me about the fantasy book? A world with no magic.
It's interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Magla arts. A peaceful one.
A world with no Magla arts would be better, would it? I admit, I'm intrigued.
Focus on the sciences.
So it's describing a better world? A utopia, perhaps? I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches.
He gets it.
Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Got back to Chad George Washington. He was the charismatic guy, he was the bookworm, he was the athlete, he was everything.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Who does
Something
that?
to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Silence, croissant.
I apologize
Shut up
for
right now. I gotta be undercover. Don't spoil this.
See? Take a cue from your friend in the lesser tribe.
Oh, now you want to fucking go.
Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I
Sir, I'm a
like your
proud,
friend.
noble people of like
Next
demon
time,
magic
keep your
worshippers.
complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part.
Being able to use
Speaking
spells
of the
9
dead
times a
and
day is just boring. What happens when you can only cast 9 spells with their mana bar?
My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. You are?
Stroll. Leon Stroll. Yeah, hi, I'm Hawk.
That's my name.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my
Damn, I like
teeth.
him.
Now, where was I?
Oh, this dude was talking the entire time.
As for you, fresh meat.
So Kazuki, what you're saying is they compensate because black mages tend to be broken in every other Final Fantasy game.
Someone help!
Is that a soldier?
Alright, I think I'm gonna head off for the night. I gotta get ready for work.
Alright, man, take care.
Godspeed.
Hey, speak to me, man. What
Godspeed.
happened?
Listen. Stay. On
I just realized we've been playing for like an hour now, and I don't think I've gotten any combat in. I mean, Kazuki, if you think about it, it's just kind of the same thing, right?
Not one of mine. Must be one of the.
Which is how you. Oh, I skipped that.
To the fort. Double time.
Because, I mean, your mana bar is based upon just like. Your spells still have a mana cost. So, like you said about 9 spells, let's say like 9 spells per day, right? And if you cast like Fireball, like let's say you have 45 MP, and Fireball costs 5, that's still 9 spells per day. But then that has nothing to do with the mana bar, then that's just their spells.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
This guy's a fucking coward, isn't he?
Fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail?
He's that asshole.
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there.
Bitch,
is
you ain't got no
our
fucking
chance
training
for
yet.
Glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's
Yeah,
hard
no
to
shit.
explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yeah, it's just over there. I don't see a fairy. I like Stroll more and more. Yeah, he's got a really good, strong impression. I like him so far. Yeah, she's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one's seen her. She's literally sparkling right now.
Well,
She
I
wears
didn't
bright
want anyone making a
clothing.
fuss. But we've got bigger problems right
Also,
now.
I just noticed the Valkyrie
Can't shake
headpiece
this
on her.
feeling. We gotta be careful.
I was distracted by the ginger hair.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're
He's
prepared.
smart, but also accepts his duty as a soldier and didn't defy orders. Base Chad,
I
it's
assume you
new.
know how to use an igniter
Yeah.
properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Or elemental spells. Have you ever played a Final Fantasy game outside of one? They are generally broken because they just exploit elemental weaknesses for big damage. And some
Fair
games they
enough.
get evasion out the
Well,
ass.
Just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
Yeah, train
I
4.
just hope our contact in the fort's okay.
Yeah, wasn't that the, I remember you
keep our
talking about
guard
how, like,
down.
the,
Hope we find out.
Arcanist was broken. And then also what makes, like, the Landsknecht in later games and then the Fencer really good is chaining off elemental damage.
Okay?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Don't lose sight of our mission.
Here we go.
Be careful. Our contact should be inside and we just have to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally.
Actually,
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
I see. Well, whatever the case, the situation concerns me too. Let's go. Planning for weaknesses makes elemental better and typeless in most situations. It's only better if you don't have their elemental weakness, yeah. Camera?
this is...
Alright, let's go fight. I'm ready to go. I'm good at taking hits. Oh. Oh. The fuck is that thing?
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground!
Definitely looks like my ex.
Bless you!
We have to help the survivors.
Flare. I think Ruin was like the non-elemental type.
Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead.
How?
Here he is. I hope you're safe.
Hurry!
There's no time to waste. If we look, we'll find some that draw breath. Oh, none of them are breathing. Damn. Too late. There might be others. Let's keep searching. Oh what the fuck? Get back. We've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? Feels similar to the monster from earlier. It's smaller, but... Is that a human too? Looks like we're going to have to fight it. So... little theory here is... because the little tidbit I caught, because I fucking love Final Fantasy X, and we play Refatazio on here, and I do a lot of like a lot of topics in my own world building involve just like time passes and people forget. So it makes me wonder, because they're calling humans monsters. Clearly, of all of them, my guy's human, right? Because they have no like distinct features, you know, they have no horns, they have no animal ears. I'm basically just human. And they say there's like dark magic heretical to the church about about my guy's people, and yet they call monsters humans. So I wonder if like humanity fucked up and they got banished, or like the church used them as like the bad guy, and time just kind of eroded and they just call, you know, monsters humans. Yeah, and they associate the tribe with dark magic too, yeah. Wait, if it's human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? Let's do this. I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Are those its legs and it's got like shit on it, or is that like studded leather legs?
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us, working as one. Trust your judgment of the timing of the attack. Squad battles. Press Y to engage in squad battles alongside your allies. You can press Y anytime, but if you use X to attack to stun the enemy first, start the battle with an advantage. Ooh. Oh, those are boots. Stay on the offensive, but by continuously attacking with the X to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them. I always like that, and like I remember Blue Dragon did that a lot. Or if you attack the enemy from behind, you can get a preemptive strike.
Things will be fine.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Let's give him a fight.
Let's give him my all.
Fuck you, I don't need eggs, bitch. When engaging in squad battles against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of the battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. Sorry, I'm jamming out to the fucking opera rapper in the background. In squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon, or press Y to use skills, which consume MP. Okay, Y. Performing an action will expend one turn icon, seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins. Core music is based. Like the guy's voice, yeah.
Burn to up and die hard!
Homo Opa. So, okay, so what skills are there?
Hold back!
Mage Fire. Oh, it's X.
Still up?
Should be stunned, right? Yep. Grace.
The power of fire!
Cooking some eggs. Unscathed bonus.
That easy, eh?
Mag, XP, and money.
That'll do it.
All right.
Phew, we pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Can I loot these guys? You know, I don't know. Maybe they've got like an ice igniter on them that I could borrow. I don't know. I spy an item.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, it could get nasty.
Hey.
We have the element of surprise. We'd catch it off guard if we strike now, right? If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance the entire break gauge will repeat at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
See, that's what I was talking about.
This is our chance.
I'll give it my way.
Probably heard me mash the fuck out of that. I was ready for it to not instantly break.
A tough one.
We can just attack.
The power of fire.
The next one will fall just as easy.
If I remember right, I could be wrong, but
Okay.
I think the battle music actually changed to this version if you sneak attack them. Okay. I can choose? Raise physical attack, raise magical attack, lowers damage sustained from enemies. Oh, I'm a tank. Yeah, okay, so I was right. That questionnaire did make me a tanky boy. Raises hit, evasion, and escape successes. Raises item acquisition rate, etc. I feel like that one's also crit, but I'm gonna pump one more into strength. And I'll focus on like strength and endurance.
That was the last of them.
I know Stroll here is probably gonna be a warrior, but I want to be one too.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
If not, then at least the healer. But this is the fucking demo, so it doesn't matter. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention.
This won't stop us.
Ow! If you're attacked in a dungeon, you'll be forced into a squad battle that begins with the enemy's turn, which is dangerous. They get the status boys to go first. Stroll did not take kindly to that. Stroll seems balanced. Unless all magic does that much. He's hitting hard. Yeah, I think he's just like the tutorial companion right now. I'm pretty sure he's built to just be like the physical attacker. Like the balanced warrior. He's still breathing. He's badly wounded. Nelda, don't bloody touch me. I'm bad enough spot without you making it worse. The monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? It follows your people. Of course this is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all the bloody hell. So hell exists. The soldier appears to be dead. I feel like the term RPG is misunderstood sometimes because some RPGs don't really play. Yeah, it turns out the R in RPG stands for role-playing game. Or the acronym stands for role-playing game. You're so young. First recruit? Get away from here now. The thing is up ahead.
No.
Still more soldiers left alive, right? Can't just run and leave them be. Too late. The monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. The soldier's body is lying completely still. Had-a-ho, panting soldier. Damn, Delta. I knew this fort was cursed. You're why the horror attacked.
Hey.
I'm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. Just know that, surely. What if what's dead? They all had families. Help me, Hilda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Their breathing has stopped.
Hold on.
Wait. You two. You're perhaps you're searching for someone? No, I trust him.
I get it now.
I thought as much. No, it makes sense. Why hide this from me? Trust you have good reason? Well, truth? To tell you the truth?
What?
I'd cry. Is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry!
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
Oh, I didn't mean to go this way. I thought this was like a little side passage. Is there anything over here? Yes, there is.
If you see
medicine.
a need for it, I say take it with you.
Just scope out for items. You guys thought this was just me playing Etrian? No.
This is our chance.
Okay, let's do this all we've got.
Stroll being a Chad left and right. I ain't gay, but Stroll's pretty manly.
Even easier than expected.
Fuck Barrows. Barrows killed my family. Well, actually, it was the people that set my village on fire, but... Broken igniter. There's gotta be something in these barrels, right? At once, and that's all I'll need. Won't you look at me? Turn around, motherfucker. You didn't see anything. Gotcha, bitch.
We have the edge. And we'll win this.
Oh, this one's a tougher.
Not done yet.
You know what? More strength. Shit. In fact, was not done. Stroll, I just realized Stroll now is on the turn order. You're kind of eating your man up there, buddy. I'm sure there'll be like some cutscene. Oh, what the fuck is that thing?
Oh, please.
Is that a tooth?
The power! Not done yet.
What the fuck? It's a tooth.
Not bad.
I knew you had this. Only one left.
Burn
Finish
to
it.
us!
We're clear.
I said we have the edge, but in context I thought he said we have the eggs. We got the fire, we can make some scrambled eggs out of these boys. Like Toriko. We just make food out of monsters. This is okay, breaking these barrels is satisfying. Another medicine. That was very satisfying. Up we go. I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's go. The roof is just up ahead. But I have a moment. Oh. I'm honest. I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm gonna do it anyways. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, and I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I can never live with myself. Chad Lawful Good Stroll. This time.
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risks? I take it you refuse to die until you've found whoever it is you're searching for. No turning back.
Leave it to me.
I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Best character for real. And they've got Hulkenberg too. This feeling. We knew it. A human from earlier's up there. What should we do? Fuck it.
Yep.
We ball. As the kids say. Try not to do anything rash. Okay. Here we go. I don't care if some hot as fuck lady comes in later, he's S tier. Take note, paladins.
Damn.
Oh, I hate it.
Power.
It's one foot's backwards.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
I have a feeling I know where this is gonna go.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
No, the mission depends on our survival. Get ready.
Let's go.
I'm finally gonna use magic.
Fire!
Hiya! Shit.
Vile monster. You're mine. Burn to ash.
Shit. Why are we casting? We're warriors. Wingbeat.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Aim JRPG until there's a battle you can't win. Homo Gorlio. Alright, no, we need to stick to our roots. Let's go. Shit. Spin stuff. Is waiting to see what happens.
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? Prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. Yet,
I'll distract it. You two run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
God damn!
Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. This is it.
Shit. Stroll.
No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
No. Last ethereal female voice that was gonna give me divine powers, it didn't turn out well for me.
The future yet unknown dawns in this.
Even though she was a
moment.
sexy pirate woman.
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Ugh. Oh, what the fuck? It's the biomechanical fantasy I've always dreamed. Ripping out my mechanical heart. Oh fuck, we summoned Escaflowne. Oh, Escaflowne light.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
I guess we're using Psych. There's Psych? Okay, it's Persona. Yep.
Wind! Alright, that
Okay.
did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it uses magic despite its lack of an igniter. Yeah, at least the settings are cool. When is this the win now?
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of their weak points, the word break will just be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
I won't hold back.
Oh,
Scour.
we got multiple parts we can hit.
Let's stay calm.
You know what? How much? Okay, magic only. For right now. Woo!
Not like they could get you with that.
Bitches still can't hit me, even if it's in a different game.
Wind.
We've got to hit the other spots too.
Yeah, let's keep going. We got shit tons of mana to burn.
Scour.
You hit their weakness.
What the hell does a mage shop keeping you with all that money? Spellcrafting. Oh, I hate that final look. At least they chose the cool persona design. Yeah.
Eating its own fruit to heal?
And they, from what I've seen, is you can upgrade them.
No matter what we do.
So like they get more elaborate designs.
Ick. I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
I won't hold back.
Fucking more wind.
Wind.
Notch blade spin.
Scour.
And that's probably not gonna go down. We're gonna have to like bap at once. You eat the apples. I don't know if I'd want to. This is
We
fun.
don't take out those apple things? I think we'll regret it. You know,
Bitch, I'm trying.
maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Have Galka knock down apples to keep the foe from. Yes, why would I not do
Understood.
that?
Leave it to me.
Or is that just like she will get swatted?
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Oh shit, you're actually kind of useful.
Vitus power. Wind.
You're more than just the ginger overseer. If she dies, I'm gonna laugh. That'd be hilarious. Just really teach you and drive it home. You know, maybe sometimes it won't work.
Scour.
You're also weak to wind? Okay, you're not. Frenzied wings. I thought I got rid of the wings. Yeah, I did. We could probably like survive one more hit. Woo! Bitch! Should have picked the stat alignment for the fucking thief, because you can't hit me. Okay, now I'm getting kind of like... Alright, take turn to heal. Break their pride. Ooh, damn. Okay. That was a pretty tasty heal.
I won't hold back.
I almost pressed heal.
Wind.
Yeah, I think it's just better to spam this magic right now. I'm guessing right now I kind of got like the Jack of all trades red mage class.
Seeker. Scour. Still here?
Oh, it might have lowered their damage. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Seeker.
Sun's getting real low there, Homo Gorlio.
Wind.
Bitch. Gorlio's apple. Implying that I can fight more of these in the future.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Agility, okay. So I'm gonna assume when I level up, it's whatever archetype I have. In which case we need a warrior, we need the brawler as quick as possible. Let's see. Boop. Boop. Actually, let's go a little bit of luck. Get a little bit of crit, you know. I assume luck is crit.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity.
See, now I'm concerned about just some of the things that they've taught us. Like, I mean, we talked already about the Elda being dark magic, heretical to the church, and how we're basically human. I wonder if archetypes are also the same way, because it can't just be just like, if everyone has it, then there's no way then it's just like, oh, it's always good. Maybe it could be evil.
If thou hast changed the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power.
Because what's the old lesson that like Attila the Hun, Vlad Tepes, and Conan teach us? They're heroes to their people, but not necessarily a hero for everybody.
What was that voice?
Probably getting more philosophical than the game wants to admit right now.
And you! What was that power you used?
Don't worry about it. I've always had that.
And your
But you
whole
didn't see
body
it? I used it last week.
It was crazy.
And a metal ore in your whole body was, yeah. Don't worry about it. Stroll
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive.
is when he ripped out his heart. There's gonna turn into something like that.
I'll be damned.
It was kind of brutal though, because it wasn't like in Persona 5, Joker just ripped his face off. Or like a mask that was like melted to his skin.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're
Grius.
alive.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that notion.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive.
and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh?
Show up right as we
How'd
kill the
this
boss.
boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
Base Scottish man.
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
I love this archetype, the old grizzled like mentor figure.
Ah, right. I'd better just get
Past
straight to the
Gloria
message.
badass.
Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Guillaburn?
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't
Long time
stop
white
at one
mages
royal,
just heal
could he?
bitches until they learn the holier arrow. I mean, that makes sense, that's their job. Black mages would kill. Eventually they start getting more stuff, because they're, I mean, obviously they're based off clerics and stuff.
Wait, there's more.
White
Princess
mages
is
took a
getting
bit
worse.
longer to progress
We're
in
running out of
terms of what
time.
they could do,
Here,
to whether or
look.
not just heal sluts. Took a long time to get to the botanist, you know. Luis Weeaboo. Yeah, I did ask Vulcan, like, hey, is Hulkenberg like a German thing or something? And he just pretty much says, like, no, that just sounds like a Japanese person just trying to sound fantasy. Or like trying to sound German.
I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
That's a Japanese person's idea of a German name. They get a little pass because it's fantasy. Who is Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
Yeah, hi, I'm the protagonist. I only gained sentience like 2 days ago.
About 15 years ago, a child
Hi, Griffith.
enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking.
Those are actually some long
It was his
horns.
ruthless military
Makes it look like a
genius.
crown.
Hero to some, monster to others.
It's like I said, guys. Eldheim was a hero to his people.
Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage.
Oh, is
who
that
cast
his,
fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn
Is that his igniter
himself.
right there?
But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands.
Well, yeah, if he
And
wants
that
power, he would
king
obviously take out
slain
everybody.
fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Because they probably didn't admit that he did it.
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was
I
in
also
charge.
assume
And in truth, it's hard to deny.
those are like his
Without
elites
him,
back there.
We'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles.
They will
And
have
he's
to kill
mastered
all
the
of them
blade,
eventually.
Magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission.
and I want in. So that's your game, eh?
Oh, Jesus.
Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
Alright, Grandpa, put the fucking... put the knife down.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
This man has balls of fucking adamantine.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Yeah, because it sounds like we're going to need all the help we can get to even get to Luis.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him.
Titanium huevos.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
Oh, I can't remember who said the quote, but it was in, I think it was in some video game where the guy said, like, people have forgotten what the title of noble even means. Like, it literally says noble.
I'm losing my edge.
And it's like many nobles don't act as such.
Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
This is gonna be some Hitman Reborn shit, right? Like,
As far as the rest of the world's
I'm gonna
concerned,
make my
you
own army or
perished
some
at
shit. He's
Castle.
gonna be my right hand man.
You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man.
Turn Karlach into a paladin of the vengeance, of course. That makes sense for her plot-wise. I know a lot of people turn her into paladin.
Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
Quest start. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Gilburn, a treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what race he is, because he's got like facial marks and he's got pointed ears. But they're not like the croissant people.
We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us
The
going the long
Rossant.
way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
The minor ones.
No.
I do kind of like this
Trying to
take
be
on
able
the
to get
races,
some
you know, they're
rest.
not like crazy. They're all pretty much just human with like some minor feature.
This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that?
Same as the leader of the moderate faction.
was like
Oh,
no
that's
beast I've ever
right.
seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
Now, I need to look up, by the way, who like the monster designer is for this game and like Persona, because sometimes I have some wild
Did you
ideas.
learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters.
Like, we fought a fucking apple and an egg. And teeth. And yet, it still kind of works, the apple.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
And what
To
the
hear
mission?
about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him.
I mean, like, this guy seems like a total badass. Like, kind of hard, I
He's
think.
the only man with the wit,
Especially
and
after he
willpower
killed
to
the
bring
king.
down humans.
He'd be on high alert.
The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
Oh, he is on par as being an archmage.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
I should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Idol's Day. We got more codexes, boys. Nature, human. I know monsters with bizarre forms unlike any natural beast. Their bodies hold immense amounts of volatile magla, and they rampage through their surroundings indiscriminately. Despite their berserk nature and marking little sign of intelligence, they can wield advanced magic beyond the grasp of all sentient beings. Many aspects in their biology and ecology remain a total mystery. Given their unnatural physical resilience, large specimens can wipe out entire armies. Although there have been sightings of humans since antiquity, actual encounters are incredibly rare, and they have long been dismissed from being any real threat. However, recent years have seen them appearing with more rapid frequency across the Crown's lands, which is the people uneasy. Do you think humans could have been just like what we know as humans in this context, the monsters? If there was like some kind of like magical holocaust or something, or like magical like bombardment that caused them to mutate? Magic, a general term for the technique that consumes power to cause phenomena that bend the laws of nature. It has a wide variety of applications, from modest use in daily life to destructive power in war. However, as magic igniters, which require a state permit for ownership and use, are required for people to use magic. Many cannot wield magic. Magla. A technical... We're getting into the signs of how magic really works here, I hope. A technical term for magic power that serves as the basics for magic. There are a variety of amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because magma sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration, some scholars theorize that magma may be physical particles so too small to be seen with the naked eye. Magma crystal. Crystallized cluster of magma that forms naturally in places where high concentrations are left to fester, though scholars have recently developed a method to create them artificially. Colors of the crystals depend on the formation process and its impurities. High purity natural crystals are indispensable in producing high performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas where crystals are abundant are often claimed in the name of the crown as mining sites. However, people have long whispered that magma crystals are dangerous to those who deal with them. Such statements are largely regarded as hearsay, because there's little evidence to support it, but recently, even the state army has grown more cautious with them to report. So yeah, it could have possibly mutated them. If they, like, deal with it too much. Give you the beef brain. My initial thought was that ripping out your heart was going to turn you into a monster. And maybe eventually you lose yourself if you're not careful. But since humans can do that thing, that monsters were called humans. But it seems to not be the way they're going for. Yeah. See, what I'm getting at is human. Here's a good example I'm getting at with like how they call them humans. Because like, yeah, they could just be like pompous and not have much thought in it. Like, oh, but what if humans were actually this? But here's a good example of like Blitzball in Final Fantasy X. The Blitzball symbol of victory, after like 1,000 years after the world got fucked by sin, this just like symbol for victory in a fucking sports game ended up becoming a religious like sign. So I wonder if that's like the term for human. It's like something a long time ago happened to humans, and then time just eroded what actually happened because that's just how history works. And the term human just got applied to monsters. A tool that acts as a conduit for magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test. Some exceptions, such as those serving in the state army. Igniters can be costly depending on the power and specifications. Purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult even with the entire lifetime income of an average commoner. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Theocracy and the Magic Association have exclusive production rights to igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense. Time needed to cast magic depends on the user's skill, but also be slightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. Using an igniter while sedentary poses little problem. Activating an igniter while moving is difficult, and thus advised to use them with caution. Okay. People cannot perform magic. God. As an unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of the state of mind through the form of sound and music. As is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield is considered a meaningless, trifling skill in society, and thus rarely used. Hold on. For inheriting a dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the church. So Elda can use magic, apparently, by the church's logic. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Theocracy, who says the Elda are the bad people that can use bad magic, have exclusive production rights on the items that can have people use magic. They can use it as an igniter, probably. See, because I'm curious if if they just say people can't use magic, just naturally. Yeah, so they have exclusive, which is why they want to suppress them so they can have exclusive access to magic. Leon Stroll, a young man of the Clamor tribe, met at the recruitment center in Grand Trad. A genuine youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family, but seems to have complex circumstances that led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. The new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent overfamiliarity. Stroll doesn't seem to mind. Zep's power, pull up the ladder behind you. Yeah. Arvid Grius, a veteran, he is that race. Roag warrior and resistance member alongside Hawk and Gallica. He infiltrated the ranks of the army and has been working as a covert operative. Gallica was entrusted with delivering secret orders to him. Age. Oh. A general term for those who have good command over magic. Formerly refers to those who have achieved a national qualification to professionally use magic. However, many commoners have difficulty discerning those who are formerly qualified. This catch-all term rose to prominence. There are several tiers of mage classification, with the majority being low-tier artisans, engineers, and soldiers, which limit the type of magic and usage of magic. Okay, so even then, like, it's a hierarchy still. However, some professions have fewer restrictions, such as magic professors and healers. The higher the tier of certification, the more difficult it is to obtain. Few in the kingdom hold the highest tier, and one bear alone can influence the nation. Interesting. Never in my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is that some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours is broken in the commotion, besides. Yeah, remove the means of ascension. It's like the Get Yankee in Baldur's Gate, right? For D&D. Once you Get Yankee reaches a certain like class level, their leader just kills them. Because they don't want anyone being more powerful than them. Is buying spells strange? I wouldn't say so. Just because it's the trading of knowledge. Granted, most mages don't want to give up like the secrets of their spell books, but at the same time, I can see it if there's like a magic shop, and people like willing to sell, especially like low tier level spells. I could also see it being like text like, okay, everyone just thinks that we just like eat babies and we just set villages on fire. Maybe if we show them like some of these low level spells, we can like exposure therapy them. And maybe they won't burn us at the stake. Yeah, learning spells feels more unique. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna study it, where are you gonna get the materials? Most people that aren't part of like a mages association would have to get them from shops, or just like test it and hope they don't like turn their skin inside out. Apologies. I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. I can also see in like the Skyrim fashion where like Nords don't like magic, but you know, the mages, they make all your potions and they make all your enchanted items so you can war better. And it probably helps fund them too. You've done a fine job delivering the message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. Ah, you want to ask about that power, don't you?
Huh?
I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness. As the prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, it's incredible. What's that power in you, I wonder? You assume you know something about it. Oh hey. It's a use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off, huh? Yeah, sure, let's go. Good, I'm pooped.
Can't sleep?
No,
Guess I'm not
I
surprised
just
after
apparently
what we
don't
just went
sleep.
through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested.
Wait, Gallica, I really hope you were keeping watch this whole time.
I know, I will.
I know, Mom.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Fairies can just use magic. I wonder if fairies are technically part of a tribe. Because they seem to at least have at least the same rarity as an Elda.
It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant?
What do you mean wizards learn spells, even the most basic ones? Well, yeah, through like trial and error, but I mean, That's just how they learn spells. Like that's always been a basic wizard thing in D&D, is that they can like write on scrolls and they can learn from scrolls. I mean, like, yeah, you can probably bumblefuck around your entire life, but it's probably just more efficient to like find spells and then just copy them into your spell book.
I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far.
Because I know
All
in
I
like
told you was that we
Pathfinder,
had to
if
deliver our
you
message, and
only
that almost
learn the
got you
spells you
killed.
get when you level up, you're probably gonna have a bad time.
I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Look, sweetheart, if you ain't living on the edge, you ain't taking... Or, wait, what? If you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, wait, no, I'm reading that again. Wizards warn spells, even the most basic ones. Guess I can like see those in shops. Like the low level ones. Because, I mean, it costs a lot of materials to even like write scrolls and stuff. And you gotta buy like spell components. There's a big mage economy out there.
Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
Aww.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Smooth. That was a good transition. I've had some good transitions, but you know, that was a good one.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
Oh god, I'm passing out.
Good night.
Bitch, do you even sleep? Do fairies not need sleep? My eye! Minos?
Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power.
Oh, guys, got a beret. He's French.
You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the
My name is
author of
Moore.
the novel you've been reading.
Oh, you wrote the book.
You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it?
That's why it looks like a girl. Makes
Built
sense.
for the research of certain powers.
Oh no, he's French.
I call
This
it
is definitely not the Velvet Room. Academia.
Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful
Any of you
Majesty's
fuckers know what a goddamn gym is, by the way?
It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared.
Oh, wrong
And
button.
now,
Okay, yeah, so he's trapped in there. Damn.
whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within.
Continue.
It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are
D&D
no mere
classes, got it.
but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you.
Magic is always this
Perhaps
forbidden thing in a
you
lot
are
of
meant
games.
for not just
Yeah, because it can get
proficiency,
really fucked
but
really
mastery.
fast. Like necromancy. And you know, mind control and the ability to just blow up a village.
In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero.
Also,
One
just
who
a
can
little
drive away
note I'd also
calamity
like to
and
add
evil
about
in
the
this world,
Clamar.
no
All their
matter
horns have
its
been
form.
different so far. Like Stroll has tiny horns. This guy's got like medium-sized horns that kind of like curl outward. And then Luis has like one that's pretty much wraps around his head.
Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
I'm casting spells to ward off zombies. But where'd the zombies come from in the first place? I guess.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
Seeker.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Thou hast acquired a new bond.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
The party can now stay the Seeker once unlocked in Academia. Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Bright-eyed student. Rank 1. I can sense the heroic embodiment and the Seeker for more. More is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure.
I see nothing wrong with
Here's
this.
to our joint
Everything will
path.
be fine. Yeah, look at him. He looks so trustworthy. He definitely he doesn't have potential to be the surprise bad guy in the end. Also interesting that he came. We met him through the book the prince gave us. Flames Day.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected.
Undetected?
So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
You'll never see us coming.
Lads, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Are you used to the European influence from this game? How so? 'Cause I mean, this could just be a voice actor choice.
You were talking like you know
with the
something
dub.
about it.
If you mean like the guy's accent.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path.
the music. I mean, if you look at Bloodborne, like, what's the one joke that Maxor made is like how the Japanese do better music than the people that made it.
Sounded like
Referring to
superstition
Bloodborne.
me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw
It's
it
just
in action,
orchestral stuff.
I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me.
Be really weird. That's the one thing about
I never managed to master
Dragon's
it
Dogma I
myself.
remember people memed about was just like the weird like J-pop intro to the menu music.
Huh. It really is something special then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm aware, but I'm still gonna sass you.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
I was taking out later versions for Dragon's Dogma. So funny. And didn't really fit.
This place.
Called the Nord Mines, apparently. Called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case,
This road should take us to the Grand Trad.
All right.
Also, by the way, what the fuck is that big giant diamond, like triangle thing? It's like somehow Destiny. Got that thing.
Hold on.
That looks like bad times.
This place here.
That's definitely not a secret super weapon. Nord mines are full of complex paths. We can get through them to approach the capital undetected. We'll be going through the Nord mines. Are you ready? Yeah, sure, let's go. We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
We've been almost going for 3 hours. This is a pretty hefty demo. Mine's entrance should be just ahead. We'll stray off the path.
Huh?
Did your wounds reopen?
What happened?
Watch the pyramid be one giant ignite. Ooh, that's a good point. Because, hold on. I did not mean to skip that. Does kind of look like an igniter, doesn't it? Look up in the air. Oh, I just feel like fast forward for like one dialogue thing. A large bird is known as a corvo. Stalks its prey from the sky and goes in for an ambush. What now? Like, we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're low on time as is. Besides, let me guess. You could move much faster if I had died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
It's Chris and Ravens. Should I? You're truly worthy and demonstrate it. When you move, don't fall behind. I feel like I haven't done much in this game. We've been playing for almost like 3 hours. Again, that was kind of a complaint. I know at least my dad had when he tried playing Persona 5 was he sat there for 2 hours and he didn't do fucking anything. Hold on. There's some wild dogs over there. Houndos. The beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. Can't give them a chance to surround us. We need to find a different path for now. I play Golden Axe, I can handle them. But you hesitate, lad. Just a pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you.
Oh.
Good, you're starting to catch on. Can't let the fear paralyze you. I ain't no bitch. As in hound, but dyslexic. It's like Pokemon. First, take a good look at your foe. Consider, this is your first meeting, where you're already familiar with them.
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare for your next move. They're stronger, approach with caution. They're weak, cut them down quickly. Size up the Houndo. What do you make of it? It was pretty weak when we fought them. So much worse than Pokemon. Indeed. Slipped out of Death's grip of the fort, so should probably hardly be a challenge. Press left trigger to activate Face Sight and identify an enemy's strength via their color. Lower level enemies will go blue, enemies of the same level will be yellow, and higher level enemies will be red. Unknown enemies will appear white. When you have leveled up to a point where you think you can overwhelm certain enemies, you can simply approach the enemy, until their color has changed. When engaging a weaker foe, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with simple X attack. In addition, being attacked on the battlefield by a weaker enemy will not force you into a squad battle, though the protagonist will still take damage. If you press the left bumper when the cursor is over an enemy, you will lock onto the enemy. The enemy will always be in view, and you can easily close the distance by attacking.
All right.
Give it a shot.
I see the enemy.
There are enemies around.
Watch out! Push through! Alright, how's that? Come on!
Bitches.
Take it with you.
Nice, and we get XP for that. Don't want to waste our time with low level ads.
Hold on.
That's right. Got one more rule for you to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortune can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Press Y to initiate battle squad against an enemy on the field. If you use Y to initiate a squad battle on an enemy after defeating the break gauge with X attacks, battle starts with great advantage in your favor. However, if you didn't we learn this already? With Jeff methods fight, never stop looking for ways to seize the tactical advantage. Evaluate the enemies in your vicinity, then decide whether you'll dispatch them quickly, X to stun first, or jump directly in strategic battle using Y, because they're probably going to be stunned, it's going to be hard to dodge. Face Sight will help you determine your battle approach.
I'm counting on you.
Okay, yeah, get it.
There they are.
Don't think
Bitch! Beat his ass!
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Bitch, I play Dark Souls. Retrying a battle. If you're unhappy with how the battle is going, you can restart from the beginning by pressing L? I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. Pressing right trigger assist will automatically move the cursor to an enemy who has a weakness to the skill you have, because I can't just know that off the top of my head.
Take this!
This experiment. You're probably weak to wind?
Scour!
Unscathed trying.
That'll do it.
Nice try, bitch. I'm too quick for you.
We can't get sloppy.
Ain't nobody can hit me. Phantom dance. Oh, what the fuck?
Don't bite too much.
Basically perfect execution to win. That's why they let you retry so easily. That they're going the Final Fantasy route of they just assume that you're, you know, blind, deaf, and have paddles for hands, and you can't handle playing a video game.
Take this.
Let's catch our breath.
Some enemies are still around.
Oh no, you don't. You shouldn't try pulling a fast one on me.
Still standing.
Come forth, royal
I know, I should just be able to kill them. That's always a big misconception, though, that people think that turn-based combat can't be fancy. I think they're just you're not doing it right.
Come on, everyone. We can't relax yet.
I will fight.
Oh man,
Seeker. Wind.
back up.
Come on, focus.
Oh ho ho. True challenger has approached me.
Take this.
Let's take. Let's go. Scour.
It actually kind of hurt a bit.
Only one
Try
left.
some of this.
Finish them off. We're clear.
Ooh, crit.
Great. Reinforcements. Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Let's wrap this up.
Great job.
If I say so myself.
Maybe there's just tutorial dogs. I feel like I'm hitting them for a lot less.
Take this. Can't linger here. Let's move.
I think we're in the clear.
Oh, that got those guys over there? Okay, I guess that's kind of a Etrian thing? Like with FOEs? The fuck?
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
This is bad.
Really touch. Whee! Bye, bitch. Actually, give me 1 second. Oh, that's right. I can't just save anywhere because for some reason this game is... Oh.
Let's give him a fight.
Shit, that was
Much to learn from you.
I thought that was gonna be way worse.
Die hard. Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Nice and simple, no huge mechanics to master, just spells to cast. Yeah, but that can get kind of boring after a while, unless you like spice it up. So I gotta make each class like have their own like special thing and not too basic. Because I have a feeling, especially in a game that old, grind is probably ball busting.
This is our chance. Forward.
Straight.
Kind of like a good one is Octopath, where every enemy has different weak gauges and you have to break it to stun them.
Only 2
Take
enemies
this.
left.
Stay focused.
Thanks, Grius.
Beat them.
Uh-oh. Brace yourselves.
Skill attack.
Grius, your attack power's down.
That settles that.
So you have time to think about them. Yeah, I think that's why Larian just made Baldur's Gate just purely turn-based instead of the old real-time pause.
That was the last of them.
Give me sturdy straw. Can I cast magic from here? Can. Kill myself. 4 times XP and gold. Always boosting your fucking XP in all your games.
What is it?
Haven't seen you lot around these parts. It's with bandits. No, you wouldn't happen to be bandits now, would you? You seem dodgy yourself. You really think I look like a bandit? Ah, hell. Well, at the very least, I suppose you're not crooks. Nah, the devs did. I'm just saying, there's a pattern. I'm glad they do. I'm just busting your balls. Because I have a feeling in a game like that, you probably have to grind a lot. Guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel like I'm being... My brother and Chris, do you know how many feral animals we've killed on the way here?
But...
It's like being in a fucking cave in Pokemon and finding Zubats every 2 steps. Oh, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I'm a regular nearby, so I came for business. But the beasts are real bloodthirsty there, so I assume a human appeared.
Pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appeared from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies. Didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Oh, I have 11 of these? Yes, and... Okay, so that's 50. Revival medicine. This would be all our money, but I feel like it would be important to have one of these. Okay, igniter. Start selling it.
Now then.
Start selling it.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Please do not say that after every time I sell something. What's this?
Now then.
Buy one more. Listen. My trade, you hear a lot of gossip. There ain't rumors lately about beasts from all over getting more feral by the day. When that happens, a human eventually appears out of nowhere and destroys some town or village. Chills me to even speak of it. Heard that monsters been running amok lately on the nearby border fort. Hope nothing bad's happened. Oh, have you heard something? Have something worth selling. Give you a good price. Plenty of stuff in these woods. Lots of rubbish, but some materials too. You won't catch me scavenging for it today, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, go. Watch it.
Okay, let's give this all we've got. Settle this quick.
Go on, finish the job.
I'm still kind of getting used to like the stylized overlay. It's a bit something.
Take this. Stay focused.
That was great, Grius.
Not good enough. I should have used magic.
Uh-oh! Brace yourselves! Your attack is down!
The turn order is interesting because it seems like all your guys go and then the enemy goes.
Okay. I'll strive for greater heights.
This one endurance. We attack a lot.
Whew. That should do it.
What did it say? It's a squad, what?
Right. Let's do this. Take this. Held back too much.
Just the one doggo.
You hate to see it.
Man, that AoE is wild.
Let's do this.
The first move's ours.
I'm not even near them. I didn't even hit them.
One left down. We've got nothing to worry about.
Ow.
Only one left. Finish them off.
There's a lot more damage.
Hurry on, Red.
We do.
Nobody here to lay claim to it.
No, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill them. I wanna get to the end of this demo. Oh god, I wasn't timing my swing radius.
Let's give him a fight.
Stay calm, everyone.
Take this, still standing.
Okay, so then basic attack that one to kill him. Stroll does that. Whatever, they're stunned.
Only 2 enemies left.
Ooh, was that one not stunned?
Seemed the right
It won't
move.
hold back. Wind.
Damn!
Let's keep this up.
Rank 3.
There are still some foes around. Don't let your guard down.
Oh, I thought that was a foe. Grievous running up on me. Oh, you will.
This is our chance.
You punk ass bitch. Ain't no one can touch me. Make me the fucking dancer or the rogue. Got evasion out the ass. Mechanically, stat-wise, and just overall in the overworld.
Some battles are hardly a footnote.
I think we're in the clear.
Playing a game like this does remind me that I do have Tales of Berseria. We could probably play that one day. That's another fucking long one, though. Oops, I got turned around. Saw red when it came to combat. Gold coin. You motherfucker!
Don't waste the opportunity.
Oh.
Okay. Let's give this all
I
we've
didn't
got.
expect him to get stunned after one hit.
Let's go. Wind.
Got a lot of MP. I also noticed Stroll isn't using his igniter anymore.
That'll do it.
Hold on.
Oh, air here suddenly grown dense, tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? You've been surrounded. Even out here, simple monsters are the least of our concerns. Oh shit, there's also Magla in there. You know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather become a you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't you? Bastards live long enough. Kill them quick.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
And they immediately piss themselves.
What is that? Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Eska, blow in there.
Get ready.
Oh, I didn't even get my turn, thanks.
Here they come.
Press B to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding will greatly decrease damage your character takes, and preventing any weakness from being exploited. Okay, so that actually kind of made guarding worthwhile. Usually it's just kind of the wait button. But if it ignores elemental weaknesses and shit, hell yeah.
Take this.
Tougher than I thought.
Let's do this. Sight.
Utilizing formations effectively. During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. Those in the front deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less damage from melee attacks, but take less damage from enemies. During battle, you can change your formation by pressing keys assigned up and down to move player member between rows. Well, we're kind of the caster right now, so go in the back. And heal yourself. Treat yourself right. Is the new Persona showing again? I know it wasn't in Persona. At least 4 and 5. But I'm glad the back and front rows are making a comeback. Go Retrian Odyssey and Lost Odyssey. You know what? If it's JRPG and it's got Odyssey in the name, it's probably a good game.
I won't hold back.
This ain't a melee attack, bitch.
Wind. Take this.
Looks like it takes mechanic from a lot of games. Yeah.
Coming at us.
Like I said earlier, I'm okay with a game franchise using old mechanics as long as they improve upon them. Like add new things to spice it up. They're the soldiers from the fort. They survived. No, that can't be. It puts them together pretty smoothly. Yeah. They're simply deserters, aren't they?
No.
It's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized in pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say that I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go.
All right.
Here we are. Looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Crown Theocracy ordered it, so haven't been in this place in quite some time. I feel like that would be such a hard order logistically. Wait, so we make all the magical igniters for the war effort and for the kingdom and protection, and you're just gonna shut it all down? Well, I guess you got the monopoly on it, who can argue?
Hey.
Yeah, it's okay to have old mechanics as long as you improve upon them. Yeah, look at Dragon Quest XI. It's like peak Dragon Quest gameplay because they've had so many games to learn from and evolve. But they still keep the baseline mechanics.
Indeed.
You know, adding skill trees and all that, different weapons you can equip the character.
So?
In my game. I think we're getting close to the demo, so I can probably push for a little bit more. Save complete. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Sure, they lack the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow they're already being pursued. Making thieves viable. If you're talking Eric, then thieves get insane. It wasn't just my imagination. I think we were being followed this whole time. But like Chris said, something's off. When the humans came out of nowhere, I brought all the soldiers to the last. And again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, it can't be. Like, okay, let's be real. Like, the guy is fucking fat ass, probably sent us there to die anyways.
What is it?
Who are you? A few blokes stayed behind to do less than illegal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell stones he digs up.
Come highly recommended.
Guys, so you couldn't stop, just like pure. Give me like one more of these. Give me like 2 of these.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Wait a second.
There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? They're not. Most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down in this place, right?
Then...
Oh. Sounds like they won't be a problem then? Let's go.
Let's go.
Our pursuers catch up with us. A whole mess of trouble I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. Nord Mines.
However,
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel? Those are your instincts leading you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, that was likely.
Stop! Don't move!
Halt, deserters! Halt! 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 Halt!
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, you walked right into an ambush. You got us at disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. Got nowhere to run? And if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We're forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human... Ah, yes. We're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Or so let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped in a whole damn conspiracy. We've got no choice to fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here and now.
I can't believe this.
Oh.
Yeah, nice work.
Oh shit, that was easy. Why were we so concerned about that? The stroll just came out of fucking nowhere.
Stop right there. I can't believe this.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Can I break this? Oh, I can. Scrap metal. I gotta remember to dodge. This isn't exactly an action game. Over there, someone's collapsed. What's the ribs? Injured miner.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters.
Deserters.
Please. Don't kill me.
The life is gone from his eyes.
What?
What?
Why?
Oh, here's
To
it.
send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived. And the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on. Let's move.
Sergeant Fatass. Hi.
Here we go.
Let's go. Take them out. We gotta keep pushing forward.
Here I go. I'll go for the kill. Just part of the job.
That's just what Grius does.
Okay, I'm already in the front. Beat them.
Here they come.
Okay, just more advantageous to kill them.
That settles that.
Whew. That should do it.
Man, they bamboozled me. Hate it when everyone picks DPS and MMO. Wasn't that just kind of thing? Cause like every class, and I know like in like WoW, cause there can be like a warrior can be a tank or a DPS. You don't need as many tanks as you do DPS. So that's just kind of why everyone picks it. Same with healers.
Oh, wait.
Isn't that just as I thought? All makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Hey, you put fucking respect on healers. Do a lot of good work. They make fucking mages respectable people.
You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
My boy, my brother in Christ, you need to come up with some better assassins.
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Why?
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Yeah, it seems a bit...
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
Can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs, Jack, and I'm making the mother of all omelets here.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
This reminds me of this one bit of this dude was doing like, he was doing like a lecture on monster girls. And he's like, and what's the most scariest monster girl of all? And he just takes out the word monster. That's right, a normal human girl. Oh, hey, your village burned down too, huh?
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Well, is that
There's a lot of magma in the air too.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Oh shit.
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you...
I just realized his shoulders. Got some pads in them.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no. I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is the way of the real world, little lordling.
You call this real?
He's also got shit?
Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you!
Oh, he's got more force when he pulls his heart out.
My name is Leon Stroll de Halietus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Where did the people come from? I mean, I'm here for it. I do like that the heart is a megaphone and you just shout your declaration. Fuck, he's a Dark Souls boss. Honestly, that's how we feel though. Yeah, I'm cheering for him.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
Speeds Persona hands down, yeah.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you.
Okay, he didn't have one. He just had like good
it.
igniter.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his
Oh,
true
he is the
colors.
thing right now. Well, that's sick.
I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes
Oh, yeah,
care
some
and
of the cool
calculation
designs
to
I
win.
saw
If you
was
sense
the
danger,
brawler. The
steal your
brawler looked
defenses
really cool,
and
especially when it
endure
starts evolving its design. Diagonal slash. Deal weak physical slash damage to one enemy.
Hack and slash.
I'm gonna get rid of the ads.
Shameless wretches.
Oh, he's also Fire Boy.
Struggle
Yep.
all you like.
Poor Grius. He's supposed to be the badass here. Oh, he's still alive. He didn't die that time. Ow! Get rid of him because he's just gonna buff that dude. I'm gonna assume he's weak to fire, and I'm gonna go in the back. I'll be fine for one hit.
Wind.
Oh, he's a chunky boy. Yeah, I told you I'd be fine.
You're barely holding together.
He will be once he gets his archetype, I bet.
I call
Yeah.
upon royal power within.
Are you weak to slash?
Hack and slash.
You are not.
Let's go.
Ow, stop it, you bitch. How much fucking MP you got? I'm just... no, I might as well just do as much damage as I can. Because it looks like his defense buff is gonna go away next turn. Not that it matter.
I won't hold back. Scour. Still here?
Die! 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 You! You!
Oh, you can't hit me, bitch!
No holding back.
Try and hit me! Ooh. That was a nice stylish finish. Captain's uniform.
That'll do.
Doesn't fit any of us. Oh, you guys pretty nice on par level there.
Not bad at all.
Luck went up. Be beefy.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Oh yeah, he's a he's a physical attacker.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How?
And he makes a
How
man
did
do
I do
wild
all that?
things.
And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm just a normal guy.
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them.
Oh.
Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord.
A female character. I might have to buy this. I know I was watching a video that's kind of like showcased like all the abilities of the archetypes and their designs. I can post that later. I think there's like a few female ones. I think one's like a dancer.
We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it.
Because the females are where persona designs fall flat.
I have my own reason to fight now.
I'm trying to remember
On's
so persona. I just can't remember it. I know there's one that had like a super like poofy dress design. But I think that was like Haruka.
Please, let me join your cause.
Fuck yeah.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Oh, you're already a homie, my guy.
You're already one of us.
Thank you. I'll remember this. Now, onward.
We just flex
The
our muscles.
proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yeah.
Together we stand.
Party can now stay the warrior. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean?
These were brothers.
Wait, what?
Oh gosh, she doesn't have any shoes on.
Hey,
I just noticed that.
what
She's
just
got those
happened?
fucking grippers flying out.
Surprising.
Damn fairies.
Somehow you find yourself
Degenerate
here
savages.
once
Oh, hi Frenchie.
more. And a fairy.
Hi Moray.
I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
Hold on. Wrong button. Refuge in the Elden. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our
More, I can barely hear you
By
over the music, my guy.
embracing that anxiety, you'll make it your innermost power.
Yo, Gallica, can you like turn that down in my head?
Freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second! Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me!
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Not really.
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
You need to chill your fucking roll. You need to slow your roll there, girly.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, come on! I thought we were a team. We have each other's backs, don't we?
We're just gonna go kill a guy. I'm basically a mercenary at this point.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage.
Mage? Oh boy, we're talking about black mages again, aren't we?
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray.
Can now stay the
That's
mage.
the whole reason I'm here.
Like, this is the heroic embodiment of the mage from Gallica.
Hey, wasn't that...
So, can you actually fight now? Are you gonna have a little archetype?
Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle.
You and your allies.
As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype.
Yeah, because that seems kind of like a lost match. How does he know that?
By his own account,
I guess he's in the Royal Quarry, which is where I got this book.
If you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I'm about to show you is the lineage chart of the archetypes. Been researching. Oh, lineage of the archetype. Chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each year has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of the archetypes.
Now then.
Firstly, let's consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Greece's lineage chart, please.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its power. To study, you will need Magla, source of all magic. Simply drawing from Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. Or all of them, but the dancer looked pretty sick. So that says pretty good success rate. Nice. What this means is that you will need to gather Magla, from your battles and other sources. Keep them in mind as you travel. Studying archetypes. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes minuscule shards of Magla crystals. The dancer isn't inherently bad, just not my style. I have to go back and look at the dancer. I know it was feminine, but I think there's also one called like the Faker or something. But yeah, I'll have to go back. I was just super jonesing for the healer and the brawler and the knight. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use it in the main menu to change their channel archetypes at no cost. Okay, so like if I wanted to like be the warrior, I could just spend mag on Stroll to have him unlock something other than what his base is.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of the archetypes and their deepest secrets. And the redhead girl, hers is absolutely cool. Hulkenberg, I fucking love Hulkenberg, dude. She checks so many boxes for me.
Now then.
Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. Well, I'm already the Seeker. Stroll's the Warrior. Oh, it changes their weapon they wield too. That's nice. Using fire, ice, and electric magic excels at hitting enemies' weak points. Fucking Clockwork Mage. Learns versatile skills including wind magic, single target healing, and attack buffs. Yeah, so that's the red mage. Which is always good for a starting one, so it lets people like get a feel of what they like doing. Like if they like healing or like doing more magic or like physical hitting. It's good in physical slash text with a sword. It cuts down foes with strong single targeting. Yeah, let's make him the mage right now. We don't have lines. Oh, look at his little squanny legs. It's got the WoW shoulder pads going. Weak to... I'm guessing that's Pierce?
This right here.
An expert in magical attacks with 3 specialties, fire, ice, and electric. Such a broad palette of magical offense can be crucial to exploit enemy weaknesses. Note, however, the mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attentions, but will turn dire. They also tend to go through their MP fast. And a mage without NP, well, practically dead weight. You have to use your magic strategically to succeed.
Alright.
500 mag is required to channel the mage. Is that the archetype you have chosen? Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
Of course.
So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worthy wielder of archetypes joins your ranks. From this sanctum, we shall speak with the heart of the man with the eye patch, Krios. Feel his resolve, let a new soul dwell within his heart. Hear the voices of past hero souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety unto battle. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, we shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage.
What did you say?
What is this? Is it truly an archetype? It's the magic I once strove for. Can't believe it's finally in my grasp. The mage archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I see. This
Innocent staff, captain's uniform, horsehide gloves. Darn it.
Fascinating.
The man with the eye patch should now have awoken an archetype. Similarly, I can be you and the noble youth with new archetype power. Feel free to experiment. Now and from here on. I like that it changes the weapon too. That they wield. That's nice. He's level 7, damn. What's this? Mage Tree, unknown. Requires rank 20 and 8,000 mag and rank 3 with Gallica. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you will be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures, or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Some functions of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes that have been studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons at any time, changing them to suit your needs in a good... Ooh. Okay. So if there's like... You know, we won't have to worry about... So like, let's say it's just the three of us, right? And... So let's say like Stroll has fire. You know, let's say like we go in a dungeon and the enemy is like weak to like piercing and light. We don't have that. We can just change that if we know it. Okay. You can now check the status of your royal virtues. Qualities necessary in a king from the main menu. You can raise these virtues in many ways. Cat.
That's a good kitty.
Yo guys, you go pet that cat! Said every zoomer ever. Well, you usually see this kind of cat in the city, huh?
This cat, you see.
Cute, isn't he? I named him Plateau. He's the only solace I have, as I'm confined here. That's concerning why you're trapped in here, though. Looks like Plateau wants to give me something. Hero's incense. I obtained a hero's incense.
That's a good boy.
Oh, looks like he's taking a shine to you. A valuable item, so do hold on to it.
What now?
Okay, so what? Here's Calico on the menu. What can you do? Details. Well, you got... Okay, so, unfortunately your magic stat is like the... is like your second worst stat, apparently. But that's fine. 7.8 out of 10, too much cat. Where the dogs at? Yeah. Tactics. Sarah. Can I... Why? Where's the... Okay. No, that's not it. I'll say, where's my ability to... command them? Forge bonds. Calendar. Look forward. System. Change the game. Boot. Game saved. That is a bit unfortunate. I've seen people do it, so maybe it's still technically in the tutorial section. I hope not. But anyways, chat. I think that's a good place to call it. Because we've been streaming for almost 4 hours. That's a pretty chunky demo. That's a pretty chunky demo. As much shit as I gave the Persona stuff, good game out of 10, I was definitely interested in it. A lot of talking in the beginning, but that's what you expect from a fucking Persona-esque game. But we get some good combat. Like I said, some of the archetypes I would be excited to try out are the Brawler because of the Punchy Boy. And they do kind of play like the Brawler, like what was it, like the Impact Brawler and or Impact Pugilist and Eternality 5. They do a lot of crits, but they also have a lot of like moves that will hurt themselves for big damage. Then there's the Knight, who's the tanky boy, which I believe can split into 2 different archetypes later on. And then obviously Healer, because you know I'm a big heal slut guy. Healer looks sick once it starts evolving. It's like an angel and shit. But anyways, chat. Good Where is it? Okay, am I back now? Ah, there we go. I don't know why it does that when I switch windows. But anyways, that was fun. Probably not gonna spend like 60-70 bones on it. But cool idea. I always did like the idea of like personas. Very cool idea. Which granted kind of came from JoJo stands, but I like them. Tomorrow though, we're continuing Atlus week as we are the entire week. And we're gonna be playing some Eternal Poison. It is a strategy RPG back in the PS2 era. And you just type in Eternal Poison Tharge, Tharge, I think. And you'll see why people really like the designs. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by if you did. It's probably one of my longest streams. Based week continues. Yeah. Oh, we don't play the Persona games. Like, we played this one. That's just because it kind of came out like a few days ago, I think. But we played the obscure good and hidden gem Atlus games. Anyways, chat. I'm gonna go save this. I'm probably gonna hit the hay. Take care. This was fun. Gotta play more JRPGs often. Bye-bye. Or like, I should say like upscaled RPG. Or not upscaled, but like more like... I don't know, like AAA RPGs or some shit. Okay, bye-bye. My daughter, from the beast and from herself, please fulfill this old man's final wish. You know, if I had a nickel for every time I had to fix someone's daddy issues by being their new daddy, I'd have about like 20 cents. It's like
in game?
In Minecraft?
Because I could see this being real life. Actually, oh my god, no, that explains everything.